joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Wisconsin's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Badgers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. So Colorado's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's going to hand this off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Brooks. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Pulls it in. It's Evanson. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Let's fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a 1st down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Using his legs here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It's a fake, and it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Irvin. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid game there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Holding, offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks loose at the 45. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. The Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Give it to the back again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense storms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
A little bit too much on the punt. It lands just inside the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Badgers. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd. He lets it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot here. It's caught downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to create better field position. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out, and it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out.
Pass was
The
complete.
game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. The sure hands. It's Irvin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Makes the catch. It's Evanson. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And they'll kick it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
He's marked out of bounds at the 19. Brings up second down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado. This offense really clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The tight end has got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the right side. Ball's out of bounds, close to the end zone.
He goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain worry. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. The quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.